Imagine you're the fastest thing on 4 legs. You've outrun lions. You've dodged leopards. You're a masterpiece of speed. But then, you see them. 2 specks on the horizon. They aren't running. They're just walking. You run 5 miles and stop to breathe. You think you're safe. 10 minutes later, they appear again. You run until your muscles scream. You hide in the deep brush. But no matter where you go, those 2 shapes keep coming. This isn't a hunt. It's a horror movie. And in this story, you're the victim. You're about to find out why the human being is the most terrifying predator to ever walk the earth. To understand why we're scary, we have to talk about physics. Most predators are drag racers. A cheetah can hit 70 miles per hour, but only for about 60 seconds. After that, its brain starts to cook. See, most animals are closed systems. Every step they take generates heat that gets trapped inside their fur. To cool down, they have to stop. They have to pant. But here is the fatal flaw. You can't pant and run at the same time. It's a choice between breathing and moving. If an animal doesn't stop to dump that heat, its blood literally begins to cook its own organs. For most of history, if you could run fast enough for 1 minute, you were safe. Until we showed up. Meet our ancestor. Let's call him Steve. Steve is slow. Steve is weak. Steve has no claws, but Steve has a biological cheat code: sweat. Humans are the only primates that traded fur for a high-performance liquid cooling system. We have 5 million tiny glands dedicated to one job: keeping us cool while we move. While a gazelle is trapping heat inside its body, Steve is dumping it into the air while he jogs. We didn't need to be faster, we just needed to be cooler. This is persistence hunting. We literally cook our prey from the inside out by never letting them rest. This is the Thermodynamic War. Every time the prey stops to catch its breath, the human closes the gap. After 6 hours in the midday sun, the animal hits ecological exhaustion. Its muscles seize. It is conscious. It sees the human coming, but it physically cannot stand up. It has been defeated by a hairless ape that just wouldn't stop walking. But sweat wasn't our only weapon. We were psychological predators. Our ancestors could read the dirt like a digital map. We could look at a bent blade of grass and know the animal was tired. We could look at a single footprint and know it was thirsty. We didn't just follow tracks, we predicted the future. We knew where the animal was going before it did. We used our collective brains to turn the entire landscape into a trap. While the animal was running in circles of fear, we were walking in a straight line toward its inevitable end. We were hunting with our minds before we ever invented the bow and arrow. Today, we don't hunt for survival. We get our food from aisles and apps. But your body hasn't forgotten its origin story. That runner's high you feel? That's your brain rewarding you for being a successful Terminator. You are the descendant of the most relentless, persistent, and terrifying creatures to ever exist. You come from a long line of survivors who simply refused to stop walking until the job was done. You were built to outlast everything. I'm Evolution Explainers. If you want to see which species we outlasted next, and the scary reason why they disappeared, hit that subscribe button. Your history is crazier than you think. Keep moving.